for the operator of the grid, RTE in France, what is sometimes difficult is that they see the ramp up of their clients, but they do not know how and when it will come. And they try to upgrade the network to be able to accommodate the new capacity. But they need to know the ramp up, to know when and how they can be able or not to give a given capacity to an investor. So it's all about that, about talking between the users and the investors and the grid operator and elected officials that want jobs. They want operators that are in the ecosystem and giving something to the ecosystem.
I'm Diego. I'm here with Lionel Grotto from Bouygues Construction. Thanks, Lionel, to accept our invitation. Can you please share with us about your role and what is your activity in the company, please?
Well, my pleasure to be here, and thanks for having me. I'm director for strategy and development for Bouygues Building Industry, which is a subsidiary for Bouygues Construction. We were created in 2024. And the goal of the company is to assist industrial clients, private and public clients, in building technical buildings, that is factories, data centers, warehouses, mobility infrastructure, energy infrastructure, in airports also. And the common point is really the technical aspects of buildings and the fact we have a nationwide presence and we can offer turnkey solutions from finding the land with our subsidiary Link City up to leaving the building operational for putting all the process of the industrial operator that will operate its site. We can also help them manage their energetic performance inside the building. And so we can guarantee a level of efficiency in terms of resource efficiency, energy consumption. So the particularity in our business is really that our clients want to work with trusted partners, both us and the partners we gather around us, and they are very much into environmental issues, because our topic is about reindustrialization, about decarbonization of the industry sector. So these are some of the elements that our clients keep telling us. Another element that I would like to underline is the fact it's important for our clients that we are specialized into what we do and that we have experts. Industry is not just one big world, so we have experts in the data centers industry, experts for technicenters for mobility when we work for SNCF or RATP, and it's really important for our clients that we create this specialization, and it's really what Bouygues Building Industry is about, and it's the project we've been carrying out since 2 years now, and the group has also a long history before, but this what's new is really the construction of this new organized expertise and industrialization inside our own company of this new approach.
Very nice, very interesting. And which are the projects that you are working right now? What is the major project?
In France, we have 54 active projects. Each project is big, so these numbers, they represent around 600 people on the whole French territory, on 45 sites in France, in the larger metropolises, but covering all the territories. It's important for our clients to have this local presence and both an international vision also, because we work for both French and international investors or operators, clients, industrial clients, and they often want us to be both very local and also to have this international vision. So just to give an idea, we organize around 8 areas of expertise, which is agro-food, high technologies, life sciences, mobility, energy, logistics, data centers, and manufacturing activities. I can give an example. End of last year, we just delivered the largest clean room in Europe as a turnkey project all turnkey for Merck, which is a chemical and pharmaceutical company in Alsace.
Okay.
Another exemplary project that maybe will speak to the Parisians is a 75,000 square meters urban logistics project, which is located just underneath the Olympiade slab, Metro Olympiade in Paris. It's like heavy trucks can enter, and then the smaller trucks can come and deliver logistics to of Paris. This is Segro is the client, and so a British investor. And we will deliver these projects in a few months, and it's an emblematic project of by its size and by the specific environment, like underneath the ground, etc., of what we are able to achieve.
Interesting. And data center, right? Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's very curious about it. This is a raising topic in the world. And are you involved in any data center project right now?
So the Bouygues Group in the whole world is operating as built around 800 megawatts IT of data centers all around the world. So the group has long been present in this industry, and through its various subsidiaries, Equans in particular, which is an acquisition of Bouygues Group in 2022. So Equans operate all the intelligence in the building, with all the air conditioning, all the energy aspects of building, security, and we operate in general hand in hand with them. Also with our subsidiary Link City that I mentioned before, that is our internal developer, real estate developer. We secure lands, we secure the energy power. We can help investors with funding of the project, the juridical aspects, and our teams are really able to work with international investors as well as French clients. We've been present in the data center industry in France for 20 years for major players, which I can't name, but we are not here with the new hype of AI and hyperscale. We really have a strong commitment in the long term for building this kind of key infrastructures for France, we believe, and we'll continue doing so.
Great. And we know how important is the collaboration among the players, right? The investors, tenants, operators, energy providers. How to consolidate this relationship?
Well, I think one of the key points is to foster inside the companies an open culture of collaboration. I think that's very important. I mean, you can't be working with partners that are not able to be talking with local authorities, as you said, energy providers, the investors, the tenants. They do not have the same way as at looking at. We see it here at GRI when you are on the round table and you have an investor coming and asking what is the ROI of the operation, and is it a 3, 6, 9 years lease? I mean, the kind of question they're asking is just, okay, we're not in the same world, but we need all these people to come together for a project to be delivered, because the amounts that we are talking about in terms of new investments in data centers in Europe and in France is really huge. We're talking to 2030, maybe quadruple the installed capacity. So that we need all the forces to go into that direction. For instance, just to give an example of the necessary collaboration you were mentioning, for the operator of the grid, RTE in France, what is sometimes difficult is that they see the ramp up of the clients, but they do not know how and when it will come, and they try to upgrade the network to be able to accommodate the new capacity, but they need to know the ramp up to know when and how they can be able or not to give a given capacity to an investor. So it's all about that, about talking between the users and the investors and the grid operator and elected officials that want jobs, they want taxes, they want investors that are, or operators that are really in the ecosystem and giving something to the ecosystem. So I think internally, these are all values that we value a lot, and our partners around us, we work a lot on that. And as I said, resource efficiency and how we can work on heat waste from the data center, etc. So I think this kind of values, this kind of cooperation is the way forward for these complex projects to be able to foster in a good way.
Thank you very much for your insights. And what do you enjoy the most about the GRI and our activities?
Well, GRI Club is always a place where, as you said, just the previous question, everyone coming together and then at a certain moment around given projects, being able to share, to learn the new trends in the industry. And we know that the asset classes work together. We need to have data centers work maybe in with the housing or living assets for the heat waste to be reused. I mean, all this are not silos. We see that the investors are coming from an asset class to another because of the trends in the market, and
True.
so I mean, we need to talk to each other. We are one part of this big ecosystem, and for us, it's really precious to have our name being seen, and that people know that Bouygues is an actor in industry, and not only in housing or public buildings. Maybe we are too often seen, so we are really an actor of reindustrialization in France. So that was one element which was important for us for GRI this year, and we'd like to thank the organizers also for the good job in gathering all this community.
Thank you very much for your time.